The circle of life has brought us back to where it all began, the iconic story of The Lion King. Do you remember the first time you heard that unforgettable soundtrack? Today, we're diving deep into not just the original movie, but the entire Lion King franchise. It's been over 20 years since The Lion King first hit the big screen, and since then, we've seen one sequel, one spin-off, and even two live-action remakes. Simba and his friends still hold a special place in our hearts, continuing to be major figures in Disney's world. But what makes this movie so special? It's more than just a film. It's a piece of Disney's golden age, winning 2 Academy Awards and a Golden Globe, proving that a lion's journey from cub to king can be both universal and deeply moving. The story is inspired by Shakespeare's Hamlet, but it also explores themes of family, responsibility, and identity. From Simba's childhood to his growth as the ruler of the Pride Lands, The Lion King brought unforgettable characters like Simba, his menacing Uncle Scar, and all the animals that make the Pride Lands come alive. So what is it about this tale that makes it timeless? Stay with us as we explore every corner of the Lion King saga, from the original classic to the modern remakes. And don't forget, like and subscribe to Indexive for more exciting content. The Lion King, 1994, A Hero's Journey begins. The story of The Lion King begins with one of the most beautiful openings in movie history. As the sun rises over the Pride Lands, animals from all over gather to witness the birth of Simba, the future king. Hans Zimmer's powerful music plays, making this moment even more emotional. Simba is blessed by Rafiki, the wise baboon who guides the royal family. The animals cheer and celebrate, but not everyone is happy. That's where Scar comes in. Scar is Mufasa's brother and Simba's uncle. He's dark and brooding, and he's filled with jealousy. He feels overshadowed by Mufasa's power. And now, with Simba being born, Scar's anger grows even stronger. Scar isn't just ambitious for the throne, he feels neglected and unloved by his family. This bitterness leads him to plot against Simba, which will change the young lion's life forever. As Simba grows, he's filled with curiosity and courage. Scar tricks Simba into going to the elephant graveyard, a dangerous and forbidden place. Despite Mufasa's warnings, Simba sneaks there with his best friend Nala. They soon find themselves surrounded by hyenas. Luckily, Mufasa shows up just in time to save them. But the danger is far from over. Scar's manipulation of Simba leads to a chain of events that will shape Simba's journey and lead him on a path of self-discovery. The death of Mufasa, a heart-wrenching moment. The death of Mufasa is one of the most emotional moments in The Lion King, and it plays a huge role in Simba's growth. In a shocking and heartbreaking scene, Scar tricks Simba into thinking that his actions caused Mufasa's death during a stampede. Scar's betrayal is at its worst when he pushes Mufasa off a cliff, sending him into the stampede below, which leads to the king's death. Simba is crushed by the loss of his father, and filled with guilt, he runs away from the Pride Lands. He believes that he is to blame for Mufasa's death. This moment is so sad because not only does Simba lose his father, but he also loses his innocence. He is no longer the carefree cub he once was. Now, Simba must face the harsh realities of life all on his own. Timon and Pumbaa, a new beginning. Simba's journey takes him to Timon and Pumbaa, 2 unexpected friends who teach him to live by the motto Hakuna Matata, no worries, no responsibilities. Timon, the clever meerkat, and Pumbaa, the kind-hearted warthog, offer Simba a chance to forget his past and enjoy a carefree life. They become like family to Simba, and together they live in a peaceful oasis, far away from the problems of the Pride Lands. Timon and Pumbaa's fun-loving attitude brings a light touch to the movie, providing moments of laughter during the sadder parts of the story. But even though they live without a care in the world, Simba can't escape his past. His true identity catches up with him when Nala, his childhood friend, shows up and urges him to return to the Pride Lands. She reminds him of his responsibility to reclaim his throne and lead his people. The return to Pride Rock, Simba's true calling. Simba's return to the Pride Lands is the turning point of the film. When Nala finds Simba, she's desperate for his help. The Pride Lands have fallen into chaos under Scar's rule. The once beautiful kingdom is now suffering, with famine and misery spreading everywhere. Nala begs Simba to come back and take his rightful place as king, but Simba refuses. He feels like he's no longer the lion he used to be. However, through some powerful moments with Rafiki and the spirit of his father, Simba begins to remember who he really is. In a touching scene, Simba speaks with the spirit of Mufasa. His father's voice echoes, reminding Simba, "Remember who you are." This moment inspires Simba to embrace his true role as king and face his fears. With newfound courage, Simba challenges Scar. The final battle between them is intense, but Simba's strength and determination lead him to victory. He defeats Scar, restores peace to the Pride Lands, and takes his place as king. The film closes with a beautiful moment, mirroring the opening scene, as Simba holds his own cub up to the animals, continuing the circle of life. The Lion King 2. Simba's Pride, 1998. A New Generation. The Lion King 2. Simba's Pride continues the story, shifting the focus to Simba's daughter Kiara. As Kiara grows up, she begins her own journey to discover who she truly is. Along the way, she meets Kovu, a young lion raised by Scar's followers. Despite their differences, Kiara and Kovu form an unlikely bond and work together to bring peace to the Pride Lands. While not as widely loved as the original, Simba's Pride still carries on the legacy of the first film. It tackles the theme of generational conflict, showing how the old ways clash with the new. Simba, now a father, must learn to guide Kiara while dealing with the struggles of his past. The movie highlights the importance of overcoming old hatreds and learning to accept and understand one another, teaching us that peace comes when we let go of past grudges. Timon and Pumbaa, The Lion Guard. The Lion Guard series, which started in 2016, takes the Lion King story in a new direction. This time, the focus is on Simba's son, Kion, who becomes the leader of the Lion Guard. Kion's job is to protect the Pride Lands and continue his father's legacy of leadership. Alongside him are his loyal friends, including Bunga, the brave honey badger, and Fuli, the fast cheetah. The Lion Guard series opens up the world of the Lion King to younger audiences. It lets them connect with Simba's legacy while learning important lessons about teamwork, responsibility, and the circle of life. It's a fresh take on the story that helps children understand the values that the original film taught, all while having fun with new characters and adventures. The Lion King remakes A New Vision. In 2019, Disney released a live-action version of The Lion King, directed by Jon Favreau. This new film was a photorealistic remake of the original 1994 classic using advanced CGI technology to create incredibly lifelike characters. The visuals were stunning, but the movie got mixed reviews. Some people loved the technical achievements, while others felt that the emotional depth of the original movie was lost in the process. This live-action remake aimed to bring The Lion King to a new generation, but it also sparked a debate about whether it was necessary to remake animated classics in such a realistic way. While some fans appreciated the updated look, others felt that the magic of the original was missing because of the more realistic style. And so, through all its different versions, The Lion King remains one of Disney's most powerful and lasting franchises. From its start as an animated classic to its many spin-offs, sequels, and live-action remakes, Simba's journey to becoming king continues to inspire and move audiences of all ages. The franchise touches on important themes like leadership, love, responsibility, and loss, all set against the stunning beauty of the African savanna. At its heart, The Lion King is about the circle of life, the endless cycle of birth, growth, death, and rebirth. Just as Simba grew into his role as king, every new generation must find its place in the world. Whether it's through the original movie or the newer adaptations, this story remains timeless and will keep touching hearts for years to come. After all, the circle of life never truly ends. What's your favorite Lion King moment? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Indexive for more amazing content.